Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Vormithrax or Vorm, and I'm playing Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. This is our Prison Escape series, and we're on episode 5. So in this episode we're going to make a few trips back and forth between our supply stash we've got just outside the prison gates and our farmhouse that I've decided we're going to use as our initial setup point. So we're fully loaded up, and as normal I'm going to check my stats. We're good on health, no negative effects to worry about. And taking a look at our character sheet, everything's good other than we're sad. How are we sad? We're psychotic. We're a psychopath. What the heck makes us sad? I'm not sure where that sad effect's coming from, as we are literally a psychopath. Right here it says so. So I'm not sure why we're a sad psychopath, but okay, we'll go with it. So inventory wise, we're pretty much full up. We just grabbed some things out of the back of the truck here, and we're just going to run over to the farmhouse, drop it off, come back and get the rest of it. So there is still a zombie cop tussling with an Eyebot down south of us here. And switch to this mode here. So the Eyebot's uninjured and the zombie cop is lightly injured. So they're just playing tag apparently. But let's get moving. So it should be relatively clear. We've made the trip a couple of times now, but still going to watch out. This world is a little more dangerous than my other series because we've got wander spawns on, so things can change. I can't rely on a cleared area to stay clear. So alright, what do we got down here? Ah, dog. Dog's no problem. I think this is a different helicopter than the one I had marked previously. No, there's that radio. It's gotta be the same one. No, this has gotta be a different one. This is way too far north, so let's mark it on our map. Popular field for pilots to crash their helicopters into. Alright, we'll pick up the pace here and just make a line straight down. Yep, there's the other helicopter field. Okay, across the road. We don't want to smash into the barbed wire fence there. Alright, sun's going down. That's a good thing. Just going to jump in the house here, drop off some items in the kitchen. We'll just make a pile right there. That can go. We're going to drop a good amount of the jacketed hollow point. Alright, that leaves us fairly good amount of volume left. We can make that run back. By the time we get back, it definitely will be full dark. As you can see, it's closing in now. Make sure we've got safe mode turned on. Let's take off our riot helmet. I want the additional view range. Riot helmet in the dark cuts it off a little too much for my comfort. Alright, I do have to be a little careful here. I don't want to just run right into the wreckage. I think it will warn me if I try, so we should be okay, I think, but just to be safe. Try to make this trip quick. I know it's not terribly exciting to watch me move inventory items around the map, but it's a necessary part of the surviving. And I'm going to play this one a little more aggressive than my last series. So I've upped the difficulty with the wander spawns, and I'm undecided just how much of a base building enterprise I want to go into this time. So I'm going to try to be out and about and do a little bit more of a murder hobo type of experience for this series. I am a psychopathic convict, so I don't think he would necessarily be a home builder, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, there's the truck. Grab the rest of our stuff. And we managed to grab it all. Okay, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else in there that I wanted to grab? I really don't have that much space. There's plenty of just standard raw materials, wood and things like that, already in the base. Will it let me? Morale is too low to construct. I'm sad. Still don't understand that. Huh. Oh, filthy gear. That's probably what's making me sad. I'm wearing the, what, cargo pants, I think? So, I don't like wearing zombie slimed and befouled clothing. Alright. Let's... I don't think... Nah, we're not going to mess with it. We'll leave that alone. Let's just get this stuff over there, then we'll sort things out, and while it's dark, we'll make our first trip up north into town. Try to get to some houses. See if we can get some much-needed supplies. Alright, so we're going to stay on the road. Okay, that wasn't too bad. So we managed to make both trips in relatively quick order. Let's just drop pretty much everything here, and then I'll just sort out what I need to take with me. And we're going to keep the ride helmet. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take off this filthy gear now. Alright. Let's put the cargo pants back on, actually. Alright, let's take a look here. So, we've got a gallon jug of water, tonfa, hacksaw. So, what I'm planning here is we've got the bar of soap and the washboard. And I've got enough water. I'm probably going to run up to the pond. I'll clean it up near the pond. That way I don't blow through my limited water supply here in the house. So I'll run these clothing items up there. Clean them up. Put them on. That'll take care of the filthy problem. And then it's just a question of what else do I take up there with me. I won't need to take the water. I want the tonfa. Hacksaw and hammer. I think I'm going to leave those behind for now. Definitely take the Swiss Army knife. Have to take the washboard. The belt. Soap. Crowbar, rice, and we'll go ahead and grab these cash cards, the lockpicks. Alright, so how's that doing? Alright, so we've got our knife spear, we've got our backup weapon in the form of the Beretta with a little more than a full clip of reload. I don't want to carry more than that with me. If I end up needing that much ammo, I've got other problems. We got way too many throwing sticks. I need to drop off a bunch of these throwing sticks, so let's drop 25 of them. We'll carry 10 as a default. So 25 of those dropped. That'll give me some more volume. It does. Great. And I'm going to need to really rely on the quiet kill this time, because one of the big things with the wandering spawns is your noise generation has a big effect on the generation of new zombies in an area. So we want to be as quiet as possible, both in our workshop endeavors as well as our combat. So we're going to try to stick to quiet kills. I might focus on bows this time around. We'll just see what happens when we get up there into town and see what we can find resource-wise. but it might be a good idea to focus on bows this time through. Alright, we've got a crowbar for prying things. We've got our Swiss Army knife that gives us some of the abilities we need for stripping things, and lighter. I need the washboard. Alright, I think we're pretty much set, so I can drop one of these leather belts. I definitely don't need two of them, so we'll just clean up the cargo pants, the jacket, and the leather belt. I think that will work. Actually, I don't even need the leather belt. The cargo pants will already fit, so the leather belt is superfluous to need. So let's drop that as well. So we'll just need to clean up those two items. Even the leather jacket is kind of not really necessary. We've got a fitted trench coat, and they would conflict with each other. I'm going to leave the jacket too. We're going to try to be as bare bones as possible. Alright. I think we are good. Anything else I need to do here in the house before we get moving? Let's grab the cordless drill, drop that here in the pile as well. Alright, don't want to deal with any of the farm equipment or breaking that stuff down. I'll wait till daylight to do that, so question is, if I'm going to run up to the pond, do I want to break a hole in the fence line and just do my cleaning and then just from there head straight up into the town, or come all the way back down here and work my way around the fence again? I'm thinking I'm probably going to break through the fence line. Alright, so we're hungry and thirsty and tired, so I really want to get some looting done before we sleep, and I need the nighttime in order for that to happen. I don't want to sleep. Let's move all of those items. Well, we'll say all. I want everything into that space. Alright. So let's see, we've got our cooked rice we're going to carry with us. Let's eat some biscuits, and that took care of hunger for now. We still got thirst. We've got some water, but it's not cleaned up yet. I don't have anything else. I think I'm going to hold off on anything else. Let's grab all of this stuff, move it down there, move it again down, oops, down there. Alright, and then I'm gonna grab just the nails out of that pile. So splinter wood and 2x4s will be sitting next to the stove that we can toss in there so we can clean stuff up as needed. I don't have another container to hold water in right now, so if I lit a fire it would boil the water. I wouldn't be able to store very much of it. Let's... Nah, I really should take care of that, so... I'm gonna drag everything from this pile over a space or two. Alright, that way it's all nearby when I use the oven, so we'll go ahead and throw a 2x4. I'm not going to do any other cooking, so that'll be plenty. Set the lighter, light that on fire, and let's clean some water up. So we'll do a batch cook, and we're thirsty, probably 3 doses. Consume it, consume it. Oh. One too many. Pour into a container, go ahead and leave it in the pot. Alright, and there were some other choices. So we've got cooked beans and vegetable sandwich. We're going to make a sandwich out of some bread and irradiated celery. Seems pretty good to me, but I'm thinking of doing the beans actually. We can do that with the water not needing to be cleaned. really high nutrition. It's got 50 nutrition value. It's only 1 portion per. We've got 6. I've still got, I think, enough food though, so maybe I'll hold off. We've got our cooked rice still. That'll be enough for our trip out and back. Anything else? Shoulder strap. We've already got enough materials. I could put a self bow together. And we've got information on building fire-hardened arrows. We don't have thread, so I'd need to take apart some rags for some thread. I have on the ranged list. Pretty much it so far. I'm gonna go this round without, but I think I'm probably gonna create a self bow and some fire-hardened arrows when I come back. Alright, so let's head out this way. We're gonna go through the barn if I remember right. Next building over. Alright, here we go. Might as well zoom in. No reason not to, since I can't see very far anyway. That was the work shed. Alright, where's the... Am I in the field? I think I'm in the field. Oh yeah. I should have considered that before we left. We're at negative 57 in several locations. I can't, that's going to be too cold. Before we get too far away from town, or from our safety here, I had best try to take care of that. Alright, one of these has the door. I totally forgot about that, so definitely something we need to take care of while we're here. Let's see here. We've got 4 spaces for the bed. Let's first this all right there. All. Alright, we're going to pile everything into one space, and I'm going to tear this bed apart for the raw materials. Mostly the rags, but I don't need a 4-space bed. Just one for me, and if I manage to talk anybody into joining me, which will be harder because I'm a psychopath. So let's just smash that, smash that. That should give us plenty of raw materials there. And we'll come up here, inventory A, here to here. Alright, and we're just going to walk this stuff on over via the menus. Unfortunately, this is going to cause a bunch of time to go by, so I'm not 100% certain I'm going to make it into the town like I was hoping during this night cycle. Alright. We've got everything sitting right here now. Anything else I want to bust up? Let's go ahead and finish busting. Alright, let's wield our crowbar. It's going to be a little better at this. I shouldn't be using my spear for this. Alright. I could do with some extra metal materials, scrap metal and that, but I think I brought some with me. So let's go ahead and chuck some things in the fire from here to here. And we'll just do a single 2x4 for now. Light it up, and we're going to make armor or something that's going to help us. So I need to cover Head, mouth, and what was it? Hands? Head and mouth are the worst. Pretty sure it was... yeah, it was left hand, right hand. Alright, so head and mouth are the priorities though, so... stop it. Let's sort by category. That pile, sort by category. Alright, guns, tools, clothing. None of the clothing I've got is going to help those locations that are pretty poor. So nothing here is going to work. Alright. So we got to build it. Head, the only choice I've got is the turban. It only gives 10 warmth. I'd really like to make the balaclava. Got 30 warmth and it covers both the head and the mouth. And the only thing we're missing is a tool with sewing and a little bit of thread. So what we're going to do is make that sewing tool first. And we can do that with, right there, a wooden needle. So let's go ahead and make that. So we now have a wooden needle. And then I just need some thread, so we're going to grab out of our pile here, search for rag, and we'll just grab 2 rags, drop it right where I'm at, and we'll disassemble everything once. And that's going to take a couple of hours, unfortunately, but I needed the rags, so now my fire's gone out, so I'm going to have to set that up again. Alright, so now that we've got that done, we'll go back to armor, and we got a bunch more choices now that we've got some of the raw materials and we've got the sewing. Alright, so balaclava is now available, and definitely the choice that we need. Let's go ahead and put that on right now. That'll help the most. That should take care of both the head and mouth areas that were freezing. So our hands are the other thing we need to get something on. So right now, you can see here, all we've got is the bindle over our shoulder that we're holding on to. So we don't have any kind of protection for our hands. So go back to armor, switch, armor, switch to hands, and we can do glove liners and light gloves. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So just take some rags for both of those. So we'll do glove liners, back to armor, back to hands, and light gloves. Alright, and we're going to wear the liners, wear the gloves. Okay, so that helps quite a bit, so I think that will keep frostbite off of us for now. Now, I also need to make sure that I remember to take off this bindle, because... drop it, yes. And we'll transfer it back to the main pile, as well as the thread. Okay, so... now I've almost maxed my inventory. I'm down to 14 volume without that bindle. It's important I get rid of that so I don't learn to rely on having that available right now. Looking at our encumbrance, we're good except for our legs. What's causing all the leg encumbrance? We've got cargo pants and leather pants, and jeans. So we have way too many items on our legs right now. Let's get rid of... let's see, 0.5 storage, 10 warmth, 2 protection. The leather pants provide a lot of warmth, the same storage, and the same. So we're going to go with the leather pants over the jeans. So let's take the jeans off and see what the number looks like. I might stick with 2 pairs. Sure, drop it right there is fine. Alright, how are we looking now? So we're at 16 plus 8 on our legs, the plus 8 because we've got doubled up on one layer. I need the protection factor. Cargo pants are only a 1-1, leather pants are a 2-2, and I can't take the cargo pants off due to the volume that I need. So I think we're going to stick with that. We'll just deal with the encumbrance on the legs. Alright, so any other things we need to get here? We can do a duffel bag. So the jeans we could turn into a makeshift knapsack. Gets us 5 additional storage, and it is 10 encumbrance, so 2 encumbrance per storage point. I think that's the same ratio that the duffel bag gives. No, duffel bag's 1-to-1, so that's a much better deal ratio-wise. So it's 30 encumbrance for 30 storage. But I think I'll go with the duffel bag. It's going to be too big for us to carry around, though, because we've only got less than half a liter still available, so I couldn't even carry it in my inventory as I'm currently set up. If I left the riot helmet behind, and even then I don't think that would make up enough space. So I'll have to think about that. We're going to say no for this particular run through, though, so it'll be good to have a duffel bag, but we're going to hold off on that. And whoops, the other ones. Yeah, we're going to hold off on the rest of it. Alright, in the other category, tools, nothing super important immediately. Alright, and weapons and ammo, already know what I'm going to look at there. Once we get back, we'll be taking a look at the self bow and some fire-hardened wooden arrows. But for now, we're going to go without. So I think we're all set again, so let's get moving here. And if I'm going to make a hole in the fence line, I might as well just start right here. Alright, barbed wire and 2 pointy sticks. We're going to leave those right there, and we'll just run up north here, and then northeast. There's the pond. So let's, will it let me wash while I'm here? Guess we'll find out. Activate, clean the cargo pants. You washed your clothing. Great. So if we check our morale, now we're just wet, so it's raining, so not much we can do about that. That'll keep our morale low and our focus low. But at least we got rid of the filthy clothing negative, so that is a good thing. Everything's now good to go. Got a tiny bit of volume. That's going to be a problem because we're on a salvaging run, so how are we going to carry anything back? I guess we can consider this a scouting run more than a salvage run. Whoops, wield a knife spear. Uh-oh, I don't have enough space to grab the crowbar. I do. Okay. Well, we're still going to make our move up north, and I'm going to break a hole in the fence. I think I'll do it over in this corner near the road. So we'll move up here. No, I'm going to do it in this corner over here, the farthest away from them, from where zombies might be coming in. Alright, so we're right above the pond, and just so it's easier for me to remember. Far over. Alright, we gotta be right on the corner now, don't we? Why is this still going? And I'm confused. How far over? There we go. Alright. Oh, poor raccoon. Can't even pick up the chunks of fresh meat. We're very hungry and we're thirsty, so let's eat some rice. That's gonna make us even more thirsty, but I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's make our way north, see what we can find. We downside to doing this at night is that we're not uncovering the map while we move because we can't see anything. Alright, got a house just to our west. And there we go. Come down towards the front door, hop the fence, and well, we got a basement. Okay. Let's try to pop it with... let's use our lockpick. And we got it on the first try. Go ahead and close the door. Whoa, hello, hazmat zombie. Yep, hazmat zombie. And what is that above him? A dog whistle. Alright. Turn off safe mode, switch to run mode, and we'll start tossing some sticks at him. Oh, I still got all those sticks. I think it auto picked them up. That's what happened. That's where a lot of my volume went. Alright. Guess he wasn't too interested in moving. Alright. Filter mask, rubber boots, medical gloves, a jumpsuit, so pretty good haul of protective gear, so that part I'm happy to see. Smash his corpse, and we're just going to leave everything there. I need to get rid of some throwing sticks in a place I'm not going to accidentally pick them up again. So let's drop 20. Alright, so got 15 on me, that's plenty for now. Freed up some weight. Go ahead and grab the cash card. We're going to leave the rest. Don't need a dog whistle. Don't need anything else in here. Can we close the windows? Yep. I'm going to close the windows and try to clear this place and have it possibly be a forward base that we can stow gear in before we run it back down to our farmhouse. We're going to have to break through some furniture up there to get through that door. Oh, I guess we can go over this part. Turn off run mode. Bottle of vodka. That can stay there. Ooh, actually, I need containers to hold clean water when I boil it. I'd really rather not dump vodka down the drain or on the ground. We'll leave it there for the moment. Alright, let's drink some crispy cranberry though. Cool, that took care of our thirst. Nothing there but a pillow. Ooh, is that a sewing kit? Bottle of saline solution, and a sewing kit. Awesome. Always glad to see sewing kits early. Let's eat some more rice. And some more rice. Okay. Alright. Close some more windows. Only a single zombie in here. Got all the windows closed now, so it's only the basement that's left. Alright, so what did we get in the basement category? Beauty magazine mystery novel. Is this a dad's workshop basement? Could be a good thing. Not useful there. They're teasing me now. Well, 40 rounds of 40 caliber Smith & Wesson jacketed hollow point and a Survivor carbine. A 223 type rifle. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and grab them both. A plastic bag and a barrette. I'm so pretty. So pretty. Spoon and a heavy stick. Alright, another gun. Single barrel shotgun with 1 round. We'll leave that there, but look at there. A pair of binoculars. Heck yeah, put those on. Love to find binoculars. Especially in the first house that I loot. That'll speed uncovering the map up quite a bit. Sure could use a little better selection. Marbles. Grab the marbles. What we got there? More crispy cranberry. Let's drink that. Bubble wrap. Alright, so a few decent items, not a total waste of a basement. If nothing else, like I said, it could be a good storage point that we could use as a forward base, so... Oh, interesting. Binoculars are apparently helping me during the nighttime. Now notice all the blinking Z indicators around me. Those are possible wandering zombie spawn areas. So lots of activity there that we've got to be careful of, but lots of houses. So it looks like we've got pretty much a full run of houses on this block. So going to be plenty of opportunities for that kind of loot. Fast food, more houses, a garage, subway station. There's a gun store. Why do they always got to put them right in the middle of town? And there's a pharmacy with another pharmacy. So, and a whole bunch of houses. Alright. I'm okay with that. But that gun store location is actually not too bad if I try to get into it at night, so I can weave my way around and try to get to that. Clothing store, there's a gas station. Police station we knew about. You know, all of these we knew about. So doctor's office. So we've got 2 pharmacies and a doctor's office. So we've got a good chance of some pretty good medical items. Just a matter of dodging the heavier concentration of zombies. Alright, and of course we have the hospital that I am not going anywhere near at the moment. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is we've got a pretty good safe location right here. Is it daytime? Why is that lit up? Apparently it's daytime now. That's probably why my map showed up, so... I wasn't watching the moon-sun indicator, and apparently the sun came up. So that's why my map uncovered. Yep, we're going to call it right here. So hope you're enjoying the series and this Prison Break episode. So I will see you in a future episode. Please do make sure to hit the like, comment, and subscribe options to let me know how I'm doing, how I can improve, and what you'd like to see. And I've also got my Discord link down below in the description. Feel free to visit us and chat about the game there as well. Hope to see you in a future episode. Have a good day.